Joey Barton, Jeremy Vine and Alex Belfield. Ménage à trois. I believe that's French for a threesome. There's a sandwich, I'm quite sure, Jeremy Vine wouldn't like to be in the middle of. If you don't know who those people are, Joey Barton is an ex-footballer. He started a podcast. I met him in prison. He didn't know who I was. I knew he was by name, but we had nothing to do with each other. He said a lot of things about football pundits that me and a lot of other people agree with. The passion of football, I ain't got that. I'm a rugby lad, but I see where you're all coming from. Jeremy Vine, ex-BBC Radio 2 presenter. And Alex Belfield was part of the BBC. He left, YouTuber amongst other things, now serving a sentence for stalking the main man, Jeremy Vine. It's a little more complicated than that. So Joey Barton now has been served papers by Jeremy Vine's solicitors, his legal team. I believe is required to pay the sum of 40 or 50,000 pounds to stop court proceedings. So on Twitter, i.e. social media, you know the one, Joey Barton called Jeremy Vine a cycle nonce. It's an acronym. I was told several. The one I liked was not on normal court exercise. So in prison, when prisoners go on exercise on the yard, yeah, offenders, i.e. those that pick on the vulnerable in life, and when they enter prison, become vulnerable prisoners. Oh, the irony. It's exercise. They exercise separate. They kept separate. The other one was a copper told me. He came from Scotland Yard, New Scotland Yard. Not of normal criminal element. Take your pick. He called him a cycle nonce. It means he's a pain in the arse. Cycle nonce. A pest. Not welcome, not liked. He rides around London, Jeremy Vine. I've seen a few videos. He's one of them people. Maybe, allegedly, he could be a narcissist. I had got 40 or 50 grand if papers were served on me. But you could say, potentially, narcissistic traits. Look at me. He toddles along with his cameras on his push bike, his pedal cycle, getting himself into situations with motorists and trucks and the like. And then he puts online whining about motorists. Yeah? As a motorcyclist for the last 45 years, every day of my life, I get into situations where if I didn't have awareness, I'd be off. You get used to it, you deal with it. What I don't do is ride into them situations on purpose. I've seen these videos. It's for likes, I believe, and views. Look at me, the alleged narcissist cyclist, Jeremy Vine. Don't like being called a cycle nonce. So we'll see where that goes. But this is Jeremy Vine, who said of Alex Belfield, now serving 5 years for stalking. Now I've heard that Jeremy Vine put up a good show in court. He turned up, there were plenty of tears. I don't know the extent to which the stalking went, how it affected someone. I can't judge that, it weren't against me. But he did say that he'd shown pictures of Alex Belfield to his kids. If you ever see this man, run away and the like. And then Jeremy Vine who's having papers served on Joey Barton because they called him a cycle nonce, called Alex Belfield the Jimmy Savile of stalking. Again, stalking is not what all you may be thinking. Stalking ain't turning up at someone's house, following them around, turning up in the bedroom, popping out from behind the curtains and the like. It can be done online, emails, Twitter, Facebook and the like. But yeah, the guy who doesn't like the word cycle nonce said of Alex Belfield the Jimmy Savile of stalking. Maybe Alex Belfield's stalking weren't nice, it did affect people. However, Jimmy Savile, probably the most protected, quite definitely, prolific paedophile ever in this country. You know, friends with the royal family, the whole contingent that is BBC. Ashworth Hospital. Ashworth Hospital is a high security hospital in the prison estate. I've visited Ashworth a few times. I am familiar with some of the psychiatrists and staff. And one staff member who'd been there a long time told me everybody knew what Jimmy Savile was. Hospital management were well aware of what's going on. Points make prizes, money. That's what it was all about. Me, if I'd have been in that position, just a minnow, I'd have had to speak out. I know a patient who was there who met him. They were young at the time. They didn't go near them, no. Jimmy Savile didn't. They were extremely violent. They let it be known that they knew what he was, and if he went anywhere near him, what they would do to him. So menage a trois. Joey Barton served papers. Let's see what happens. Jeremy Vine, the cycle nonce. Incidentally, cyclists are annoying. A lot of them believe they're above the law, which pisses motorists off. There's talk of having number plates and insurance and helmets and the like. Way to go. Let's see how many people like Jeremy Vine welcome that if it happens. And they should be insured. They cause accidents, go through red lights. You're not special. It's not all cyclists, I know, but there you go. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Stevie boy, main man, thanks for your continued support. God bless you all. If you'd like to become a channel member, you can click on in the description and support the channel. Thanks to everyone that's contributed to the channel. Again, God bless you all. Thanks for coming. I'll see you.